Hey guys, today I'm going to create a web server locally. There's a few different options you can go with, so I'm going to go with actually a WAMP stack, which I've used quite a bit in the past, and I like it. So I know there's probably arguably people can get out there and say there's tons of others, mean stack with a lamp, all the different we'll call it pseudo breakoffs of all the different stacks. So for my personal one, I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to get this WAMP server, and we'll take it from there. I actually just wanted to make sure I have okay. The reason why I wanted to get an older copy of the actual server is because I wanted to try to run something that I had previously, and I know that PHP and actual DB was, believe in an older version, and I just wanted to get it up. And I know technically it shouldn't be an issue going with the latest and greatest, but I'm just going to err on the side of caution as we normally would. So give it a little bit. I'll be back shortly once the download's complete, and we'll install from there. Thank you. Figure while I'm here, while I'm killing some time, I may as well download the latest and greatest copy as well, and might be able to use one on a virtual machine. Okay guys, it's downloaded, so I'm back now, and let's see if we can just do a quick install. I accept. Yeah, I'll keep it here. Okay, so the good thing about the server is that if it's launched correctly, you'll see it in the bottom corner of the screen. And also, if I typed in localhost, it will take me to the page that shows me that everything is functioning correctly. Good stuff. I can launch my PHP admin, and what I'm going to do is actually, while I'm here, I've done this all to create a backup copy that I had of an old website. So what I'll do is make sure you also change your root password login. So I'll create a user, username actually, and then I'm just gonna have it on localhost. And I'm gonna make my password, and just make sure I retype it. And I'll create a database for the user. That's what I want, and I want all the privileges on there. Yeah, good enough. And then I want to hit go, and there we should have our user being created, and the DB there that's associated with it. I'll copy the files there, and I'll put it in a new folder. Okay. So there we are. copy the files over. That's my root folder. That's the location. So what I'll do is actually I'll go to my local host and I'll type in the location of the folder and start up my Xcloner. That's what it's running. Swotcar test. Okay, everything's good. I'm just going to click to go ahead with the import of the DB, and we'll see how quickly it's going to take the backup SQL file and populate the database with the records. Okay guys, everything appears to be done. Let's take a look at what happens. So, obviously there's some major issues there. And I'll be back to see what happens on the fix. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we downloaded WAMP, we got the web server up and running, and we restored our backup. Now this was an old backup of a Joomla site I had, and when it restored I received this error right here, and obviously the original site was running an older version of PHP. So the WAMP stack that I grabbed and downloaded and used has a newer version of PHP. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go into our PHP INI. So go to your WAMP server and you can find your PHP INI from there. Basically go to PHP INI. What you're going to look for is your error handling on the file, and you're going to want to just go through underscore, maybe that would work. Error reporting, sorry, my bad, error reporting on the file, and you can take a look for your error reporting. It tells you, gives you a breakdown of what to how it should work. Just one second, let me just get this up and running for us. Okay. Okay, just one second, let's do something here. Okay, so what we want to do is just do a quick search by error reporting, and once you find error reporting equals, that's the line here you're going to want to replace. Okay, so you want to actually add a little bit more information on there, and what I like to do is comment out the existing line just in case you have to revert to it later on. Add in the new line. I'll put the what has to be added on the, I'll probably put in the link down below in the description. Just save your file. Now I don't believe you need to restart, but if you did need to restart, you can actually go here and you can restart all services to be able to get it up and running. But you know what, just to take a look at it, let me just see, let me just refresh my window, and let me see, yeah, nothing. So let's do this, let's just go restart our servers, restart all services, and let's see what happens. Oh, there we are. So you do have to restart. So make sure you do a restart of the service, of all servers, to get everything up and running. So there's my site. It's back up and running the way I want it to. join the next video while I put it on back online onto maybe like a Host Monster, GoDaddy, or one of those type of sites. Okay.